Starfleet debate knocking down the door. Michael Matthew, Trekkies on the mic. This is our review. We're gonna make it right.
Welcome back, everybody. Tonight we're going to be doing Datalore, the episode where Brent Spiner plays two different characters.
Isn't it Datalore?
Wait, is it? I guess it is Datalore. It is Data,
Because that's what the pun is, right?
but that's not. No, I don't know how I would ever pronounce the like spelling of the episode.
Of course, of course. But I'm just going off off the joke.
This episode does come with a really sad milestone.
Who died?
It's the final episode script that Gene Roddenberry wrote before his death.
Sad but good for Star Trek.
That's harsh,
I thought he lived until season 2. Oh no, he might have
but
lived, but not
but not as a writer.
Yeah, I see. So a quick thing. This is one of my second or third favorite season 1 episode.
But like that's a weighted sentence there, and you know it.
Okay, but I like season 1, so for me that's actually an important thing.
Okay.
Just as a heads up, this is a Wesley episode, so anyone who's watching who doesn't like Wesley, this is not your episode.
Apparently, the script suffered some pretty heavy rewrites, so we'll see if we can catch where they happened.
You say that for every episode in season 1 so far.
It is like a running theme, right?
Oh, for sure. I understand. But everyone, you know what? I think it's time for everyone to sit back, relax, crack open a beer, and watch Datalore starting now. And yes, I have a beer ready.
So they recast Lore after they started making this episode.
Okay, I'm gonna joke. Okay, you mean the stunt double or Data?
No, in the original draft, Lore was going to be a female android that was related to Data.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. I wouldn't have liked that.
Brent Spiner came up with the idea of him playing both characters.
And then later on, the entire family.
Yes. Is it so? Data's planet, huh? Does it have a name?
Yeah, it does, but I think they mean like the planet Data's from.
Yes.
Yeah,
That
we
is
could have done without this scene. What the hell?
Oh, so they added the fact that Data can't use contractions on the 5th day of filming. So he's going to use a bunch of contractions in this episode.
And he's used them before, right, as well?
Yes, but they're going to be consistent about it after this point, but not for the episode.
Oh, that's okay. 11 episodes out of the 178. That's okay.
Yeah, because they came up with the idea well into the filming progress.
Jesus Christ. What the hell
It's
is
a
this?
weird scene.
Is it more weird than like Beverly stuffing her bra in last episode?
Yes.
He thought about that.
It's
And
weird.
no one's gone back in like 20 years.
You're not nervous about a habitable planet that has lost like every living being.
I mean, like, even in Kirk's era, how many like planet-ending things have they met? That happens. This has definitely been updated for the Blu-ray.
One thing I do know is that the Crystalline Entity, they lost the files on the original, right?
Yeah, I read about that. Yeah. Well,
And it wasn't a physical prop or anything, so they literally had to remake the entire thing in post.
I think it's one of the rare times in season 1 they actually had a digital asset.
It's actually the first entirely CG creature in Star Trek.
And yet you didn't know half the words spoken half the time.
Uh,
Like gumshoe. Oh, okay. I guess you
like
just said
slang.
that.
He would remember sneezing, right?
Yes.
I guess he could. Does he have to like choose to access the memories, or does he just remember them?
Depends what the plot needs.
Yeah, fair.
The usual Star Trek answer, right?
So hundreds of people dead. They're very chill about this.
See, they say Earth colony, but like o- other human colonies can have sent out their own ships, right?
Oh, they're going to use the original script later on. So in the original draft, they meet up with an android who is Data's sister, named Minuet, who falls in love with Commander Riker.
Oh my God, that's the 1001 episode.
Yes. So they turned that script into 2 episodes.
I'll have lots to talk about that when we get there in 2 episodes.
Is that actually only 2 episodes away?
Yeah, the next one is, but the one after, we're at 1001.
Well, that's stunning.
And by the way, I refuse to fast forward through this. I don't care.
I will be feeling the same way about the Voyager intro when we get there.
Okay, I would say up until, but not including Enterprise, they're all pretty
So
good.
are we allowed to skip the Enterprise intro? Or do we have to,
After
like,
the
as a
first
matter
time.
of course, sit through it every time just to like set the tone right?
Well, you know what? In 2029, when we get to that, well, oh, I'm being generous. In 2035, when we get to that, we can rediscuss it.
So the biggest Star Trek podcast out there is Mission Log, right?
Hmm.
They are currently well into season 7 of Voyager.
Well, everyone, we're the smallest podcast out there, so there you go.
I doubt we're the smallest podcast out there.
As
We have
opposed to
like 100 episodes.
oh, I mean, in total volume, we have probably 110 hours.
Like it's lots.
We do like to talk about Star Trek.
Do you think
See, okay. I thought
why do the
lore.
trees not look better than if the world's completely lifeless?
Maybe that's just like what happens when the entity. Well, no, because we see the entity like literally suck up organic matter.
But like if you kill all the bacteria, the tree should just be plain wood, right? The leaves should just be dry and crinkly.
Uh, yeah.
But it's not
Although,
that. You like ancient history, right?
of course, yeah.
Uh,
Who doesn't?
Apparently, like 600 million years ago, I believe is the number, the evolution of wood triggered an ice age because there was nothing that could break wood down.
Oh, interesting enough, all the coal in the earth comes from a one-time period
Is it that same time period?
because bacteria didn't. There weren't any bacteria for cellulose or
Yeah,
what's
okay,
it
so
called?
it's the same time period.
Which is why like current trees don't make coal anymore because bacteria breaks them down.
Yes, but those old ones it just got locked up forever.
Yeah, but so basically all coal is from like pretty much within a few million years of each other.
Okay, this looks like one of their standard styrofoam spray paint sets.
Also, yeah, this is an episode that clarifies Data's age is 26.
So, can you think of a famous ship named Tripoli? Or it's just chosen
No.
at random?
I think they chose it randomly. I mean, it's a famous city.
There is a USS Tripoli. What happened to it?
Also, would Jordy have any use whatsoever without the visor? You're like, no.
No, that's not referencing it. The original Tripoli. No, this is no one would have ever heard of this ship. Maybe Gene Roddenberry was on it at some point.
Is it like a cargo ship?
Worked in the Vietnam War, the Korean War. Like a anti-missile frigate.
Oh, okay. So not a useless ship.
Yeah. But it mostly spent its time protecting carrier groups that never got attacked.
See, I wonder how they made this set because this isn't a TNG set.
I wonder if I have information on that.
Like it definitely looks like it's too fancy to make up for like one episode. I assume it's
It
just like
is. It is.
Paramount's
They did make the set for this episode.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
honestly, it's not a bad job
Yeah. Apparently, the producer was thrilled with how the sets and the look came out.
because like they already spend like 10 minutes on the surface, so like this is a lot of work for basically about 10 minutes of the show.
I think this is a refit of existing Enterprise sets. So. Like, see the corridor?
Maybe from the movies, but not from TNG. Oh, look, where those two lasers from?
Where aren't they from?
Genesis.
But like, they're the most interesting prop in the world. They show up all over the place.
Yeah, they're from the regular outpost.
Heck, weren't they on Airplane?
Airplane 2.
Yeah.
Because in fact, Shatner had them on the moon.
What happened to the fish?
Oh, also they show up in at lower decks, obviously.
Well, of course. Well, not really. They're
Also,
drawn
sorry,
in lower decks.
these paintings are freaking haunting, by the way.
How did the children have time to draw these?
Well, in a later episode, when we see the entity again, the beam has to be very close to you to kill you, so you could see it from a distance.
That's a very weird piece of trivia. Pay
Go for
attention to Michael Dorn. He's been in a lot of shots this episode.
Is there something I'm looking at, or
There's something that's not happening.
he's not talking?
He's not talking.
Is he not paid?
I don't know. Apparently, he will say something around the 21-minute mark.
Well, remember he confronts the lore later on.
Yes.
Man, it's gonna be so weird not seeing Tasha Yar for next like ever. I
Yeah.
guess we see her daughter later on, but not. Well, that's not true. I guess we see her one later time.
This is one of the only episodes of TNG that actually went over time on filming.
Huh.
They're usually pretty good about getting them done in time, right?
Well, imagine having to do 24 of these a year. Yeah, I remember when I was young, this whole scene was like so cool.
They would have just made the mask ahead of time.
It's actually a pretty good mask too. They should have worked on the pigmentation a bit more.
So why does Dr. Soon have a name so similar to Khan?
I almost okay. Unless it says otherwise, I think that's just by accident.
What's in the storage area?
Data. Well, actually, it's lore. Isn't it lore?
Or it could be Minuet. You don't know.
Right? It's a whole bunch of yeah. It's lore. It's lore's ass. Well, I'm glad it's pointing that way. By the way.
Oh, I guess there is two of them here.
Hey Tasha, don't get too excited. I know you've seen this detail in data before.
That model's only okay.
Again, for something they're going to use for 7 seconds, I think it's pretty good.
Oh, something was beeping at me. I don't know what it was.
Also, it turns out to be a monster, an absolute psychopath.
He's not a psychopath.
He's not a serial killer.
Isn't he?
Not personally. But is he?
Yeah. Isn't he? Doesn't he not do this with several planets?
Okay, but he's not killing the planets himself.
That doesn't mean you aren't complicit.
He's complicit, but I don't think he murders anyone
So bear with me on this.
with his own two hands.
I lead a pack of wolves to someone's house and they kill everyone inside, right?
Okay.
And I left the door open. And then
Okay.
I do it again in another house.
You are totally innocent of all charges.
Do you think that's a case?
Oh, look, it's him. It's him. It's him. It's my favorite engineer.
Yes, this is his last appearance,
I was just
actually.
about to ask. It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna. Okay, everyone's gonna hate me. I wish they chose him over Jordy.
Jeez, that's harsh.
Well, he looks competent.
Or kept Geordi as the pirate, as pilot.
Yeah, who doesn't want the blind pilot?
It is strange that there's only been pilots in like two of the Star Trek shows, right?
Everyone has one.
Who's the pilot on this ship?
Like the main one, or
Who's the helmsman?
it's often Wesley.
Okay, but that's not his job.
I mean, there's no dedicated one, but that spot's dedicated for piloting,
Yes.
right? But no, it's mainly like the guest of the week takes it. Jadzia is the pilot on the Defiant.
I think she's like always the pilot, isn't she?
Uh, damn, I don't know. I often.
But Jadzia wears a lot of hats.
And then they went weird. Yeah, the Defiant and Voyager are weird because there's no like opposite position beside it. It's way in the back.
I guess.
Also, clean that table, guys. Jesus.
I wonder if it's
Season,
just a you wouldn't have noticed in the without the HD remake though.
but only in season one do we see this many mistakes.
Shouldn't you be saying him, not it? Or I guess her in the original school. Wait, are they saying it so like you don't have to like do a rewrite?
Maybe. Also, wouldn't Tasha know how to turn him on?
Just because she was there doesn't mean she was any good.
He had a big smile the last time we looked. Isn't it weird they do it in sick bay?
Yeah, it should be engineering, but
Yeah. I guess they did it because they already have the bed.
exactly.
What's the
Shouldn't
point
we
of this
call a human
conversation?
shaped? Probably they needed to pad the runtime because they cut so much from the original script.
You know what I mean? Like it's okay, not to sound rude, it's pretty obvious why he's humanoid. Because that was the intention was to make him human.
You realize that this script was a Gene Roddenberry script that had to be almost completely rewritten.
So a Gene Roddenberry script. You don't need to add a second part to it.
That's
We
that
understand.
is mean and very uncalled for.
Also, that picture should tell everyone. Well, I mean, I guess it's been 30 years.
Apparently, when the director was given the script, he thought the original script. He thought it was so bad that it was he challenged himself to make a good episode out of it. And there was like a bunch of things that got added later on.
Also, isn't it kind of weird this isn't in Data's medical files?
Did you knew Brent Spiner proposed that he take over both parts, right?
Yeah, you told me
He
earlier.
he demonstrated to the director that he could do it by talking facing left as Data and facing right as Lore, and that he could do two very different looking characters without changing it much at all.
Look, I quite like Brent Spiner's acting.
He's really good.
Yeah, she does twist her neck.
Uh no, it's not an off switch if you can't flick it back on.
Okay, well, according to Strange New Worlds, medical technology can fix anything.
Not in this medical technology.
Weird, eh? 70 years later. Oh, look at that, a real engineer. We'll miss you.
Does he die?
No, he just literally stopped showing. Oh, no, no, no. I swear he's in the episode. Is he not in Skin of Evil?
Argyle?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, I'm going to use a non-Google search engine to find this information.
Oh, you mean non-AI?
Yep.
Also, apologies to
my like
So
my
speaking
one
of
bet when
apologies
I
to
need to
everyone,
find
I've gone
information.
deep into AI slop recently.
It's a thing.
But I
I've
accept.
been using DuckDuckGo to get like actual answers on things. Look at that. It took me straight to the memory alpha link of all the guys' appearances. This is exactly what I wanted.
And
Looking. Let's see. Naked Now, Arsenal of Freedom.
Skinny Mule.
He was drafted in Coming of Age, but he didn't show up. I think he's done.
There's only 15 episodes. You can find it.
It's like not it's not like a well-written article on Memory Alpha.
Ah.
You know how those things are, right?
Also, do you think it'd be wrong to use AI to replace every scene with Jordy with RL?
Yes.
Even in the movies, but that'd be wrong. I'm saying if
What
AI
did
could do that, would he want it to?
what did Jordy do in the movies?
Did nothing. He just took credit for Wesley and Data's work for 15 years.
Apparently, Argyle's last appearance is in a comic book where he was killed at Wolf 359 on the USS Excalibur.
And how did he get demoted off the flagship?
I guess he got made chief engineer on.
He's already chief engineer of the Enterprise D.
No, he's one of the committee co-engineers of the Enterprise D right now.
That still sounds like a better rank than being on some Excelsior class.
Picard has them like competing.
So they give it to the one person who wasn't part of this committee.
So maybe he was like unimpressed with the first five of them, so he fired them all. I actually do find lore fairly captivating.
Would you be saying that when you're pointing the phaser at his face?
Yes. Okay, so Worf is speaking now.
Also, the interesting contest of who wins Data versus Worf will be very easily decided in this episode.
It's Data.
Uh, not even
Do you think
close.
okay, Deep Space Nine Worf with a Batlath versus Data?
I don't. I mean, he might be able to cut through like the skin.
Does he at least do some damage? Is what I'm saying.
Is he fast enough for Data to not break his arm?
He's a lot faster in Deep Space Nine.
Is he
He's
faster than
extremely
Data?
slow in this show.
Which is why, like in the last episode in The Big Goodbye, Data should have been able to overpower those three people. I understand there's no episode then, but like, who's the um, who's the stunt double for Data
Oh, I do have that.
or not stunt, whatever the lore double?
Oh, Brian J. Williams. Oh, but his photo doubles was someone named Kenneth Gilden.
No. And you know what? In the 80s, this kind of split screen was very complicated.
Yes.
Like they just can't today it's simple, but back then this is actually a lot of work for a TV show.
So have you figured out who's missing from this episode yet?
Give me a second. Why is this not so easy? Brian.
No.
Oh.
What if I told you she was convinced she was getting cut from the show because she never ever did anything,
Troy's on an episode?
and we haven't even noticed. I only know because I saw the trivia note.
I was gonna say, well, there's no use for her abilities right now, so
This happens lots though in the early episodes.
see, I think honestly the best part of this episode, even though it's not, the best, its lore has a very strong personality.
Oh no, I Brent Spiner is a very good actor.
So what I'm trying to get at is like when lore's in the scene feels like a scene. Like it feels like because lore just hates. I don't know
Have,
what. It might be everything.
I think he hates everything that he thinks is inferior to him, which is mostly everything.
I mean, he thinks his brother is also in this category, so
Well, his brother is a more limited android,
crazy because he's the second version of lore.
but like he deliberately toned
Remember,
the
he
model down, didn't
lied.
he?
Data came second because soon had to deactivate lore because he was crazy.
Yeah, oh, that's what I mean. Data is like the paired back capabilities model.
But actually, Data's mom is the superior of the three.
All right, that.
Yeah, well, it's canon. I can't ignore it. Okay, I say that by ignoring a lot of canon, so I guess that's just me being a jerk.
I I don't think you're perfect, man.
Here's the thing: he's not completely because most
You you would want to get rid of this guy if he was around you, right?
Data should already put in the brig right now. Like everything he's saying is so suspicious, but like, you know what, brother? As of this episode.
No, as of sometimes in this episode. Watch for it. Data's going to use a contraction in the last scene of the episode.
Well, it's even more crazy because Brent Spiner has to do both characters. One who contracts, one who doesn't, so never mind the script.
This would have been a very different feeling script if Data had an insane murderous sister who was also getting romanced by Riker.
Oh, or keep the episode the same, but Riker's romantic lore.
That would work too. But that would be way too progressive for 1987.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, yeah. See, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Data is suspicious already. Oh, he's like, oh, I know what happened to them. I caused it. Oh, wait, I said the loud part quiet, the quiet part loud.
Yeah, yeah. You shouldn't let him have computer access at this point, right?
Is this exactly what happened with Khan when Kirk gave him
Yes.
like the entirety of the computer? Like, oh, how much can you read? All of it. He read literally all of it. I don't know how, but
Well, I know how Lore does it.
oh, this is the
Did
same
you catch
stuff
it?
they used in the Naked Now.
Wait for it. Wait for it. In the pictures that just flickered there was somebody flipping the bird.
Mm, I did not see that.
I didn't see it either. It's just in the trivia. It's there.
Was it was it murder?
Still don't see Crystalline Entity ever show up again outside of the novels.
Also, everyone, according to my YouTube, a Matthew Ostrich has subscribed to my channel.
Don't use real names, dummy.
Ostrich.
But Dr. Soon should have probably left a more explicit warning about his experiment, don't you think?
Should there just be like decades of Dr. Soon's records?
Yes, but
If nowhere
wait,
else but in data?
later canon, Soon's an android, right?
No.
Later on?
No, no. No, no,
What?
he dies as a human. Only Soon's wife is I'm not saying Khan because it's Soon. Soon's wife is an android.
No, we ever heard about quadritanium before or after? No, right?
It sounds like that quadratili, whatever, the grain.
He's been a Starfleet officer for years.
Also, this seems like a ready room kind of thing. Don't you don't you agree?
Probably. Oh, they're using real champagne.
But it has the
I
Federation
think.
symbol on it.
I guess it could be ginger ale.
Is there what? But Data doesn't drink. And what the hell knocks out Data?
Uh
I guess Laura would know.
yeah. I've seen pretty convincing arguments that humans developed society so that they could make liquor.
I don't even need that much incentive. I made my own bubblegum vodka.
Ew, that sounds vile.
No, no, it's Hubba Bubba and vodka.
Yeah, that sounds vile.
No, it's just minty.
So
Also, what it hits him like a truck too.
what did he put in it?
And don't give it to Tasha. I mean, guess what matter in 3 episodes, but
She only has three left.
mm. No, well, wait, A, they're out of order, so I don't know exactly how many like she filmed. But no, I think it's like 4 episodes from now. Who's he
Yeah, no, this is murder.
speaking to?
You'd at least be considered an accessory to murder, right? Because the crystalline entity is sentient, right?
More like an animal, honestly.
It can, but no, it communicates. It can be
It
given
communicates, but like
complicated
it's more
instructions.
ins primal instinctive than it is like articulate, right? I think.
But
Also, who
like
was Lore giving that speech to?
us, the audience,
But no one in Star Trek does that.
that's not true. That's not true at all.
How many villains? Most villains usually have someone else in the room,
Who was Khan
conscious.
talking to in his last speech?
Nobody's dying.
So shouldn't Lore not know Data's passwords?
You should not know. That is the worst lie I've ever heard in my life.
Do you think Lore's sharp enough to keep up with it?
Okay, here's the thing. How in God's name would a computer not be able to do this?
Because he's too human.
And can't Data just like install like a language pack for like contractions?
I
Obviously not, 'cause it doesn't happen, but
uh so Data's all progress Data makes is forgotten at the end of every episode, by the way. What do you knock him out with?
to be fair, the same thing happens with Spock too.
No, they don't. They're not good about six. They're still forgetting progress with in Voyager.
Although I guess the Doctor does get more annoying in Voyager, so there's some progress there.
All right, good Starfield shot.
I think this is the one.
Yes, be formal. Be professional.
That's not her rank, though. That's her title. Wouldn't it be like commander?
Well, what is her rank?
Commander. Lieutenant commander, commander.
I have never used them use dimensions like that.
Do they ever call Bashir lieutenant? No, they do. Yeah, for sure they do. A few times.
Especially Bashir Pole's ranked a couple of times.
Also, how friggin' fast is a Crystalline Entity? Or was it
Very,
just really close by?
very. So the original's not so fancy, right?
No, I remember the original, yeah.
I want to see the original, but I
It
probably need
it
not.
definitely looks like 1988 CGI. To be fair, it is the shape. It's not as nice.
Oh, it's not a bad recreation. It's just like way rougher back then, right?
To be fair, like how would you even done that in the model?
You couldn't.
Yeah, which is why like I understand like early Trek hates CGI, but in this you have to do it here. I'm glad because CGI for ships did not look good for a long time.
Yeah, Voyager starts using CGI for ships, but they don't get it right away.
Even and if you look the it, in Star Trek 8, the Enterprise E's a model, in Star Trek 9, the Enterprise E's CGI. And Star Trek 8 looks better for that reason.
Guys, don't be so stupid.
They're such dicks to Wesley.
But in fairness, he's kind of insufferable.
Yeah, but he's rarely wrong.
Yeah, but that doesn't
Which
make it
is
better.
okay, which I agree, which is insufferable. What did you have secured him? Why don't you just leave him lying and go up to the bridge?
Yeah, shouldn't you just be a little safer here?
Oh, this seems pretty cruel when he's just like flipping him on and off. Man, back in the 90s, this is how you break your computer.
Come on, guys.
Why would you bring Lore to the bridge? His unconscious body? Riker, was that really your plan?
Now, I'm going to be honest. They have been very, very stupid this episode.
I mean, I think we're supposed to be under the assumption that Lore is a very good liar,
Yes, but
which
still.
is not that good of a liar. Oh, you know what they should have done? Got a got a blue Sharpie, put it on Data's head, a black Sharpie put it on Lore's head at the start.
Should you guys not at least consider that possibility? Tasha was nervous earlier.
That's weird. It almost looks like Enterprise has double shields here.
So does it like read the context here?
He probably mentioned earlier that he might be Data or something. I wonder what he I wonder, yeah, like how's
Okay,
did
it,
you
it
know?
can read coded language. It's very intelligent.
Pugs can too.
No, they can't.
Oh, that's rude.
They don't even have object. Well, I guess They don't have pattern recognition. He's not like a big tell that he did not call him Commander Riker.
Yes.
Like,
Okay, there's like two big clues right there. The right, Wesley would now stand up and say his thing.
the meme.
Man, how many miles has this meme got?
Uh, no, Tasha said it earlier and she was ignored.
Actually, no, she's just a full-on commander.
So she outranks everyone but Riker.
Equal, but I mean, obviously, they don't fight over who commands who. Oh, guys, this is the scene. Rawr. You think Worf was worried there when that did nothing?
What did you be
Or how about now
when he was unconscious?
well, yeah.
Aren't those Klingon skull ridges supposed to be extremely durable?
Yeah, not against like metal. How come no one has yet come to claim the body? There's 1,000 people in this friggin' ship. 1,000 people.
Is he damaged?
It's actually a pretty cool effect.
Yes. Kind of a reverse effect. So, does he planning to get the ship here?
I think he's trying to turn his shields down.
But like, does he get to use the ship afterwards? Could he run it on his own?
Because well, no, because he flies with the entity. Oh, burn.
Brent Spiner smiled there as Data a little bit.
Data does occasionally smile and smirk. That's not out of character. I mean, honestly, why are they here?
Well, because Wesley's the only person on this crew in season one who has two brain cells to rub together.
Also, why not just shoot? Like, I'm serious. What's the worst gonna? But worst case, you kill Lore. That's all he has. That's all you have to lose. It's pretty
What do you have the
harsh.
what do you have the phaser set to?
It could be like level 7.
But is that painful?
I don't know. The setting before full incineration is probably partial incineration. So yeah, I think
Have it set to that setting they use to heat rocks up to glowing?
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Also, I think he shoots her coat, right?
I don't know. He does a good crazy evil.
Yeah. So yeah. See,
But he only had it set to like vaguely hot.
I don't know. If it put a lighter up onto your skin, you would hurt.
Yes.
Well, that would Worf's back made him.
Those literally, right? It's the same ones, isn't it?
No, it's even bigger. No, it's a blue one. They hit Worf with.
That's actually a pretty good stunt.
That's an interesting effect because the phaser kind of fires out for a second.
Does the beam materialize when they re-materialize him?
Yes, right? Unless there's a setting to disable that. And because you remember how transporters can disable weapons
True. Oh no, we get
permanently?
there's confirmation in a later episode that the beam can be removed in transport.
Also, permanently, he comes back like 4 times.
Remember when Data was going to murder the toy collector?
But we don't see the beam fire in episode though.
I think we do.
I mean, we'll get there in 50
Yeah.
episodes. It is season 3.
Of course he's gonna say yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm fine.
Oh, I think it's time to apologize to.
That's basically an apology from season 1 Picard. I wouldn't actually want to work for Picard in season 1.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to work with Janeway in season 1 either. So,
No, I'm gonna be honest. Janeway's worst season to work for is like season 6.
oh, yeah.
Season 1, she's pretty good. Season 6, she's like, "We're in danger. I will blow up my own ship if we're not gonna get home."
But we're almost home. I don't care. Well, all right. That is Datalore. What do you think?
No, you were right. It was good.
It was okay. I would say at the very, very start, the pacing's a little off, but once it kicks in,
No, pacing's good. The acting's good. The fact that it was rewritten midway through does show when you're looking for it.
and uh, and Brent Spiner really does just carry it all the way through.
Yes, he's a very strong actor.
So let's go back to road system. What grade should we give this?
It's so hard not to grade it on a curb.
So I
Like
think
it's
we
the first
gave
genuinely good episode of season 1, right?
I think we gave the Big Goodbye 7.
It's better than that. But
Yeah,
here's the thing. I think I'm gonna give it an 8. But like, I don't
an
know if we
8
should
for
have given
season
it.
1.
I don't. For season 1, it's like a 9, a 9.5.
Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. So let's give it an 8 adjacent.
Because if I have to grade it against the class so far, it's getting an A plus. But like, I should grade it against all of Star Trek, right?
So I agree. It's one of the best season one's gonna have. That's not
Yes.
saying much, but it's a fact, right?
But yes.
So
Next up, we have Angel 1, which
which we're gonna have to forget about. However, after Angel 1, we're back to 11101. That's good. 2 short season. That's great. When the bell breaks, Homicidal good. Come of Age good. Heart of Glory good. Arsenal of Freedom good. Symbiosis good. Skin of Evil good.
gonna feels terrible.
What?
It's memey as hell. It's fun though.
You're being kicked off this podcast. Skill, good. Voice of
Will
Paris, good. Conspiracy, amazing. Neutral Zone, the worst ending for any TNG, but it's not bad. You have the Borg, you have the Romulans. Yeah,
We don't
yes,
have. They're not bored yet. We don't know.
they're the Borg
Yeah, they are. But all right,
because
everybody.
they confirm it in season 2.
Yes, they do. But I have future trivia when we get there.
Well, everyone, like I said, thanks again. Enjoy our new AI slop format for some of our material, and we'll be
There-
back. I believe even tomorrow for Angel 1.
We'll talk then.